Hi, good morning. Let me know when can I start, yeah?
You hear us?
Yes.
I hope you all enjoyed that quick break. We have reached our final keynote of the conference and we are ending on a high note. Joining us from United Kingdom is Mr. Sai Penmuru sir. Our final keynote speaker is a true titan of the expertise of the enterprise technology world and accomplished technology leader with over 23 years of industry experience leading complex digital transformation. Mr. Penmuru sir is currently a senior director at Deloitte UK and serves as the president of All India Oracle Users Group, driving business-focused technology solutions with measurable impact across the global Oracle ecosystem. He holds a unique global distinction as a Microsoft MVP, being the first individual worldwide recognized in the Oracle database at Azure category. A recognized Oracle ACE director, his expertise in Oracle Cloud infrastructure, multi-cloud architecture, and performance engineering has earned him the title of Distinguished Cloud Architect of the Year for 2024. His consistent excellence is further highlighted by being a three-time finalist for the OCI Excellence Award, Cloud Architect of the Year 2022, 2023, and 2025. A renowned thought leader, he has shared his insights on multi-cloud strategies and modern architectures in over 150 sessions across the globe. Beyond his technical accolades, he is deeply committed to empowering the next generation of professionals through leadership and community initiatives. Here to show us how to navigate the journey from the classroom to a global career, please join me in welcoming Mr. Sai Penmuru sir for his session titled From Campus to Cloud Architect, Build Your Global Career with Oracle.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Hope you can hear me, see me.
Yes, sir.
I think, I know most of you can recognize me, and it's very difficult in a virtual conference, but it's around 6:30 in the morning here. Sorry if my voice is not clear. I know we have Connor, Bashir, Sandesh, but I have a lot of memories with IMCC. So I thought of I just created a video, and this is what AI can do, right? So I'll just play a video. I'm sure some of you can recognize your faces, and then I'll start my session. Is that okay?
Yes, sir, sure.
Okay. Let me know if you see my screen. Then I'll play there. And also the sound. Sound is more important.
We
Can you hear the sound?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
अंतरागंससी आठवणी अंतरागंससी आठवणी खास हसऱ्या चेहऱ्यांनी स्वागत झाले आम्ही आई रोखचे क्षण उजळले सारे आपले पणाने जिंकले तुम्ही हृदयामचे ध्रुपद OMC आठवणी खास प्रत्येक क्षण झाला सुंदर प्रवास संस्कृतीचे रंगन आनंदाचा स्पर्श तुमच्यामुळे झाला अनुभव उत्कर्ष इंडियन परंपरेत स्वागत झाले वक्त्यांचा सन्मान प्रेमाने झाले विद्यार्थ्यांची ऊर्जा उत्साह पार हास्य आणि मजा प्रत्येक क्षण झंकार अंतिम ध्रुपद ओइमसेची धन्यवाद मनापासून तुमच्यामुळे क्षण झाले खास खूप मॅनेजमेंट प्राध्यापक सगळ्यांना नम्र प्रणाम ही आठवण राहील कायम आमच्या संग
Okay, even I don't anything, I don't understand even single word of Marathi, but this is what I can create with AI. I'm not sure like it came with proper wordings, but I think hope you guys love the music. Yeah, I don't know how many of you can see your pictures in that video, but how many, sir? At least I can see. Yeah. Yes, yes. Thank you. Okay, Saturday, my session is before lunch. So definitely it is going to be more interesting, not after the lunch. So again, good morning, good afternoon, everyone. Look at this image, right? This is it's I think I'm speaking full loud, sir. I think maybe you can increase your voice volume somewhere. Is that okay now?
Yes.
Okay, this is the mic is just next to my mouth, so I can't do anything else. No, but anyway, so yeah, if you can increase your side the volume, it will be great. Because I have a full volume from my side.
Hello, sir.
Yeah,
Is this okay?
yeah. You can hear me properly, right?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
Okay, let's get started. Yeah. So, how many of you seen this picture, right? So we have you see the superhero shadow, and but in the technology sector, it's not just a metaphor. There is a massive high-speed staircase right in front of you, leading from this campus directly to the heart of global digital economy, right? I'm here today because the world is currently facing massive paradox. We have some graduates than ever before, yet companies are struggling with skill gaps, especially on the cloud architecture and AI. And we are going to explore how you can bridge the gap between these, being a student from and become a cloud architect, right? And um, and also professionals who just use technology, but the professionals who builds the system that power modern life, right? So why Oracle? Since I have all the Oracle logos here, not just because of my jacket. Um, because Oracle is the engine behind most world's most critical data. For example, from the bank where you keep your money, and researchers are developing a next generation life-saving medicine, they're all running on Oracle. And most of the banks in India runs on Oracle. So by end of the session, you will understand why Oracle Cloud is most important for your career, and how OCI is, again, when I say Oracle Cloud, OCI, Oracle Cloud Infrastructure, it is the same name. Don't get confused. And also exactly how you can use Oracle resources to build your career that is a global and future proof. So we have two sections of this presentation. First, I will show you a very high level covering Oracle Cloud. And also the second part is more critical for you, and how you get into this, your career, how to differentiate yours, with other people, right? Let's go to the next slide. I want to take a moment to look at the people in this room. Again, it's very difficult. It's a virtual session, but let's try our best. The millions of others just like around the world. Let's start with a quick show of hands for some very simple question. The first one is, how many of you want a job waiting for you the moment you throw your cap of at the graduation, right? Leave this campus. Yeah, I can see one hand, two hands, three hands. Yeah, I think looks like everybody's raising your hand. That's good. The second one is, how many of you are not just looking for a job, but a global career? The kind that allows you to work on world changing technology from where on the planet. Yeah, very few I can see, right? Yeah, I know maybe you want to stick to Pune only, not to come out of Pune. The reality check is now here is a tough question, right? How many of you are preparing differently from the 5 million students graduating this year from India? That's very important question. Every year, 5 million new engineers and tech professionals are entering into the global workforce. Most of them have the same degrees, have taken the same coding classes, and have the same projects on their resumes. The question is, how do you become it's not a question mark. How do you become an exclamation point, right? When recruiters are looking at your CV, how you look different. So the answer is there in the green bottom of the slide. The difference between an average graduate and a global engineer today can be summed up in a cloud or AI. I think I just want to cover more on cloud because I was in the other sessions. Everybody was talking about AI, and I can see a lot of scary faces. But let's also look at other side. But don't get scared. I'm not here to scare people, but I want to show the reality. And also, companies are not just hiring people who can code anymore, right? They're hiring people who can understand the portfolio of products in the cloud, solve the massive problems. Today, we are going to talk about how you can bridge the gap focused on Oracle Cloud. So, in Pune, for example, if I'm new, I'm a customer, right? I don't know, like how many these all you guys are sometimes lazy, right? How many people are really helping your parents buy stuff, vegetables, and all? Like for example, in the UK, I know exactly where to go buy what product. Like there are a couple of supermarket chains here. For example, especially I go today, Saturday, for tomatoes, I go to a special supermarket. I know exactly where I can get a good tomatoes with a discounted price, right? So that's what compare that analogy with the customers, right? You should know the products, like look at Oracle Cloud or look at AWS, GCP, or Microsoft Azure. You should know the portfolio and how do you solve the problem by mixing up all these products, right? I think analogy is like you got all the vegetables, you got all the provisions. Now you need to cook something, right? That's very important. Okay, I think you have done wonderful introduction of me. I can see that everybody is talking about AI, and luckily I have AI in my name, so I decided to upgrade myself as a super AI. But don't worry, I still run on caffeine, not on cloud credits. Also, I work recently, actually, I switched my job from Accenture to Deloitte. This is also another trick. I should not say this is, I don't know where it is recording and live streaming. But you always learn and top of the technology, and it is always a good chance to switch jobs and get more money, right? That's a reality. And also you get a new, for example, you're switching between the cars, you got a new car now with a more power, and you are the owner and you can drive whatever you like, right? I'm also co-founder, president of All India Outliers Group. That's why we hosted a number of times in your campus. I know I really thank IMCC management providing this wonderful venue for us. I really enjoy. I think you look at the song I played, right? I was just remembering all those memories, all the smiley faces, and a lot of good hospitality. I can't really forget those memories. Also, ACE Director, I think we will talk about ACE program in upcoming slides. It's very important for you. Please ask any questions after the session. Also, I'm collecting these awards like a Pokemon. Only this year I didn't apply because I was switching the jobs. Hopefully, I'll restart from 2027. And also, you can recognize that person. That's me with a proper haircut. So I had a chance to meet Max Verstappen, and it was a wonderful experience. Anyway, I think I'll keep talking for this next. I also, by the way, I got a Microsoft MVP award. I think that's also very important. I don't have slides, but I can give you a lot of links. Search for a Microsoft student ambassadors. Oh my God, it's a wonderful program, and it's also it really remember my always the question, right? There are 5 million people are coming. How do you make sure that you look different for others, different from others, right? So this MVP award, Oracle's program, all this is going to really put you in a different bucket when the recruiters are looking. Also, I'll give you some tips in upcoming slides. So I think first question I can see that, I'm sure most of you are anyone using Oracle Cloud, by the way? Just raise your hands. No? Yeah, expected, right? Anyone using any other clouds like AWS, Google? Yeah, this is what happens, right? So why OCI, right? This is the question I think somebody not I'm here not like a Red Bull fan and promoting Oracle. I think this is a very important lens you need to look at. Whenever I talk to students, I see this is exact expression. I think the fun story is we were in Bangalore in front of 1,500 people in Christianity College or New Horizon. I don't remember exactly. I said, how many people know about Oracle? It was a pin drop silent. The way you guys are not raised your hands. And suddenly the girl stood up and says, Sir, are you talking about Red Bull Company? Okay, so anyway, it's a really funny answer, like, but again, it's not Red Bull company. Oracle is one of the sponsor for Red Bull, but it is a big company. That's what I'll just give us some light upon Oracle technology today. Um, it's not a, I think it's not a brand name. It's about you have to look at the architecture and enterprise reality. I hope you understand enterprise means it's very critical applications, people. You take any example, like, let's take, I don't know, Aadhaar, maybe one of the example in India, where they store all the, citizens' data, at least a basic data, KYC data. The portal should be always up and running. Like otherwise, take HDFC Bank, right? The portal should be always up and running. And there are some downtimes in the weekends. That's fine. So these are some of the enterprise customers I can say, right? Again, there's a massive enterprise customers in the globe. Even a few milliseconds, if something goes down, they'll be hit with the billions of dollars, right? Like New York Stock Exchange. Think about New York Stock Exchange down for 5 minutes, or the flights reservation system is down for 5 minutes, right? So a lot of examples. So while other clouds are started by hosting small applications and scale up, OCI is like Oracle Cloud Infrastructure was built from ground up, handle most demanding mission critical workloads, I can say, on the planet. And the others cannot offer a basically I said there's no, I mean, there's enterprises cannot afford a single second downtime, right? Oracle is not just another cloud. Oracle re-engineered the network to move data faster, more securely between the traditional players, right? So a lot of things we will talk, but I think if tomorrow somebody asks about Oracle Cloud, hopefully end of my session, I think you should answer. I think this picture, look at this picture, and just to give an comparison, right? So when AWS started, they started for their own business, and they converted this business into a cloud company, right? They offer really, nothing wrong with other hyperscalers or public cloud service providers. They offer, AWS specifically offers infrastructure as a service, platform as a service, but you need to build the applications for enterprise customers. Similarly, Google Cloud, it also started with a search engine, then slowly moved to G Suite. Today, we are all using Gmails and it comes with AI. So all good. And then they extended to customers to use their cloud. Microsoft, they started with Microsoft Office 365. There are enterprise applications like Dynamic 365, Office 365, right? But look at all these people are started for a different purpose, and and again, the people have started using their especially on the infrastructure and platform services. But when you look at Oracle, they started for enterprise applications. Like you have, like Oracle database company is more than 45 years old. And most of the, as I said, most of the workloads actually runs on Oracle database. And they also have very powerful something called Oracle applications in the Oracle application portfolio. There are a lot of other applications. So they it's something like, instead of you cooking, putting different vegetables and curries and all the stuff, you are going to a fast food center where you are just ordering, I want to eat parota or something, right? So that's why Oracle has created these applications for enterprise applications, and you can ready to use it, right? So what I'm trying to say is, it's enterprise ready. All the, especially what enterprise customers are looking is applications database. It's always there, and industry specific, right? What is industry specific? For example, if you go to a bank, so they have a banking application. If somebody is asking for, is for example, the BMW company is asking for application, they have automobile application up and running, right? So you can go directly and sell this application. So these applications are created by default, right? And I think what they have done, then you should ask me, like, okay, if you're telling me too much marketing about Oracle, then why they are not famous, right? The thing is, they started late. um, One way it is good, when you actually start late, right? When you compare with some examples, like, your neighbor started building in a house and you are looking at that house, understand all the logistics. Then your turn came after 1 year, and you don't repeat all the challenges, all the errors when he was building. You build with perfect, right? Maybe the third person will actually look at your building and he will perfect, right? So something like that. So when all these hyperscalers are build their cloud service platforms, Oracle actually understands what are the challenges for this. We call as a generation one cloud service providers, right? All this AWS, and they are built very long back. So it's advantage for Oracle Cloud because they are the second generation cloud, and they don't want to repeat the problem. So what they have done is they actually look at this five pillars, right? So off-box virtualization. So in generation one cloud, the hypervisor, hope you understand hypervisor, right? Which is like a software that runs on virtual machine, lives on the same CPU on the customer code. This created, performance and security risk. They moved virtualization to separate network card. This means 100% of CPU powers on pay, there's no noisy neighbors. Okay. And the second one is non-blocking networks. Most clouds are oversubscribed, meaning if everybody tries to use that same network at once, things slow down, right? OCI uses a flat non-blocking network, and also maximum compute density. Oracle design highest power and heat efficiency per megawatt, a lot of good things. A flexible infrastructure. I think this is very, very key for Oracle success. If you go to any cloud providers, they give you a t-shirt sizes like a small, medium, large, but you are between small and medium. If you pay medium, you're paying high, and if you're paying small, it is pay less, but it is not fitting to you. A similar example, if you need to more memory, not more CPU, you need a more memory for your application, but not CPU. But other cloud services are provide just a selection, right? You need, like, for example, 48 GB memory, but you need just a 8 CPU. But in other service providers, 48 memory, you have to buy like 24 CPUs, right? So you understand the mathematics here, right? So you are unnecessarily paying money. That's why it's so expensive, right? And by the way, Oracle is, I also have a slide I think I'll show you. And another important what they have done is Oracle is massively in every place. I'll show you in the next slide. And they keep price same across the globe, right? And it is perfect for enterprise customers. Like, like take BMW as an example. Think about BMW. The cost of BMW same for across the globe. It's good for some purposes, like, I can just buy in Germany, or even I can buy in India. It's the same price, right? Similarly, they have done in OCI. So you buy in US or you buy in India, it's the same price. So that's why it's really good for enterprise customers, so they can run applications across the globe. But if you look at other hyperscalers, there you can go and it is very complex pricing. I think if you want to be expert in the financial side, I think you can just learn the mathematics of other service providers, how they do all the cost calculations. I think that's a big subject, right? And if you go to the next slide, I think you see this. There are um, you know, Oracle commitments, I can say. This is puts in, you can see the map, right? How massively they expanded their regions. As you can see, they have 200 plus live and planned regions, but it's not just a quantity that matters, it's also nature of these regions. If you look at the regions like bottom left, you will notice variety of icons that you won't find a competitors map like red and blue circles. These are the standard commercial and government regions, and these represent dedicated regions. And I think I don't want to go detail, but happy to, you can reach out to me. Maybe another session we can do deep dive into more technical, but just given a high level dedicated region means something like, customer, they don't want to put their workloads into public cloud. And this is a fantastic market now, right? You know why? Anybody can answer why people are not ready to put their workloads into public cloud? Any answer? One of the answer is, like, think about, we are putting our government data, like look at Aadhaar's data into any public cloud, Oracle or AWS or GCP. And most of these hyperscalers are headquarters in US, right? Tomorrow, Trump will say, hey, I want to get access to this other data, or shut down these servers. So Trump have a power. That's why we don't want to get into these problems. Now I say I love Oracle technology, and Prime Minister Modi can ask, hey, Oracle, come and set up this in my country, in Mumbai or Pune. So Oracle can come do this setup whole public cloud into data center. Like look up at IMCC campus, right? So we can put this dedicated region in IMCC campus, starting with 3 racks, and that way it's in our premises and it is under our firewall. It's controlled by us, right? So that's what we dedicated region. And also tomorrow, like I'm just giving a joke, please don't take seriously. Now IMCC management have like 100 millions, and they say, I'm going to start a data center and public cloud. I'll say IMCC cloud, and IMCC cloud, all the Maharashtra government sectors can deploy their workloads into IMCC cloud. So that's also possible. That's Oracle Alloy. So basically, you have 100 million, you buy the cloud from Oracle and you sell it to your local customers. And that way, you know why it is famous? Because you are not putting your workloads into US company, you are putting your workloads into a Pune based institute, right? So there is a trust. So again, it's again a lot of things. Maybe if you are interested, and then we can talk about more. And also important thing is multi-cloud expansion. This is a very key for Oracle success. You remember most of the enterprise customers runs on Oracle database. And initially what happened when AWS, Microsoft, and GCP came and they say, guys, we will move your workloads out of Oracle. We will move it to Postgres. We will move to other databases. They all failed. There's no way to you can. It's a very mission critical systems, and they put 45 years of innovation into the Oracle database. Yes, nothing wrong with Postgres. You can run some systems, not like a mission critical systems. So then finally, they all make a partnership saying that Oracle, I'm just cooking like this, okay? In a simple terms, Oracle, I can't live without you, so please help us. So then Oracle put their system inside Azure and AWS and GCP, right? So now today you can run Oracle database inside these hyperscalers. Why it is important? Because I want to put database next to applications to avoid all the latency challenges, right? So today you can run Oracle inside Microsoft data centers. So basically, Oracle is putting Exadata missions. It's a specially designed system inside these data centers. So it is just next to hyperscalers servers. Okay, so that's really famous. I think you also need to learn a lot of things on this. And coming to pricing, right? I think I don't know how many people are really commercially interested here. In a very high level, again, I can walk you through this slide for the next 30 minutes, but let's do 1 minute. It's you look at the pricing, it's AWS is 253% more expensive. And Azure is 218, right? So this is what for a big companies when customers pay like between instead of 1 billion, they have to pay between 1.7 to 2.7 billion. So that's why everybody wants to do the cost cutting, and this is a big savings when they move to OCI, right? And also, I think we touch based a little bit on this. So OCI, Oracle Cloud also provides a different options. It's not just a public cloud. We talked about, for example, Pune government want to make sure that they don't want to leave the Pune's Maharashtra's data beyond Pune. So Oracle will come and set up this infrastructure in Pune itself, and all managed by Pune citizens. Even not, I'm from Andhra Pradesh, I can't even touch your data center or I can't access your place, right? It's all managed by Maharashtrians and Pune. Also, you can give the more sovereignty constraints, right? So Oracle gives all these options, and Oracle is very famous, especially in the UK. All these government applications, workloads run on Oracle, and all the defense, Air Force, everything runs on Oracle. Okay, even I can't touch because I'm not still not a British citizen. So you need to have a security clearance, and there are again, if you search for security clearance, you understand there are levels of security clearance. Even if you have some small police complaint about, speeding the car, you can't just access these workloads. So you need to be very, different levels of security levels, right? So that's different models. Again, I'm skipping because I don't want to be too technical. I know it's before lunch, but I'm just giving a taste of Oracle options, right? And this is another one, right? One of the challenging thing in or any cloud providers, you need a massive power. For example, if you want to put a proper data centers in Pune, maybe like you need entire power of Pune, whoever like houses, commercial properties, the entire Pune power required to run a data center. So it's so expensive, right? So what Oracle has done is recently they come up with a very optimized hardware. So you can see these three servers here. You can just start with three servers, and it doesn't require a power and all. So again, a lot of configuration data is there. If you're interested, you can search for a dedicated region at 25. It's called DRCC 25. You'll understand, basically you're bringing this whole power, right? I think, I have a laptop, I think you can't see, right? So it's like, it's called Oracle, means MacBook Pro Max. Literally, I can run like 100 GB of RAM for my workloads in my laptop. I don't need to go to any cloud. So similarly, you can just bring this servers and you can quick start. And also, I think everybody's talking about AI, and I'm sure most of you actually seen Oracle latest news. They already fired 30,000 people, US and India. I think you should ask me like why this they are firing. They need a money. They need a money to buy GPUs. So it's so expensive. So every cloud service provider is investing buying GPUs. It is like, especially women can understand, right? You're buying gold, keeping at your home. Especially, I think, I don't know about North culture, but in South India, if you're a father, you have a girl and you keep, buying gold so that when she gets married and you will show like, oh, we put like 5 kgs of gold, something like that. Now that's what happening, like, in all these cloud service providers. Look at me, I have a super cluster, and you see the configuration here, right? So the super cluster is like 1 lakh GPUs in a single cluster. So that's why you see all these announcements in LinkedIn or a press saying that, hey, Oracle is a cloud service provider with 100 means 100,000 in UK. This is another challenge. When I say lakh, nobody understands here. So I have to say 100,000. And in our terms, we say 1 lakh GPU in a single cluster, right? So everybody's buying and everybody's, I don't know what's going to happen because we all talk about AI, but AI requires a really expensive infrastructure, right? It's all good, but if you want to run, you need a lot of money. Let's see. I'm not scaring people. Maybe they'll come back to the human power because I recently saw somebody saying, "Oh, instead of buying a GPU, I can recruit two people from the market. They can do it." Right? So you never know how the world is going to change, right? But what I'm trying to say is this is what all the cloud services are providers are buying and keeping like a gold. Tomorrow, if anybody wants to run, they can just go and get this rental, right? So multi-cloud. Again, I'll touch base. And by the way, this is a place where I live. It's not a painting. It's a picture taken from Samsung 26. So it's a place called Newcastle. It's in northeast of UK. Love, if somebody is coming, just ping me. Happy to show some of the places. Okay, coming back to multi-cloud. So as I said, if you look at this picture, right, multi-cloud means people have started using multiple clouds, and it is very challenging integration between these clouds. So then Oracle said, guys, let's work together. Let's use best of breed technologies. Oracle database is one of the best database. Let's use it in your cloud service provider. So that's why they started in 2008 when Exadata is like something like very efficient mission to run Oracle database. It is specifically designed for running Oracle database. You can't run anything else in that, right? So they started and then actually they put this mission. You can see this mission. It's now you can see the same mission in the other hyperscalers. That's why they put in all these data centers, you can run Oracle databases. Now, important thing is, okay, how it really matters for me, right? Okay, this is as a student, as a professional, here is the market, right? Now, it's very challenging market, but if you can able to achieve this, you see different services, right? I think some of you understand Microsoft Defender, Sentinel, or Power BI at least. Similarly, Google, you have Gemini, BigQuery, and all the stuff. And also AWS, you have SageMaker, Bedrock, and all, right? Now, important thing is customer comes with a problem. Hey, Sai, I want to run some analytics workload. What should I do? I can't simply say use Oracle database, use Oracle Analytics. That's not a good thing, right? But I'll say, guys, use BigQuery on top of Oracle database. That's a perfect solution. So remember, as a cloud architect, so that's the title of my whole session, right? So how do you should know like where to buy tomatoes, where to buy onions, or maybe where to buy a specific. Maybe I think it's not a good example for students because I know nobody's helping your parents, right? And how many people actually wash dishes at home? Raise your hand, except, I don't know, even girls, boys. See, very few, very, very few. See, people are laughing like, what you're talking about? I just only eat. I don't do anything else. Anyway, so what I'm trying to say is you should know all these products and you don't require to be expert in this place, but you show like somebody's asking, so I tell me the analytics, I should go to, Google, but I need a database like Oracle database, powerful database with AI features. So you should know basically combination of these services. We call as best of breed technology, best of breed products, right? So you should know all the stuff. One of the best method is to go to meetups, AWS, GCP, Microsoft. Just learn, just listen, right? Okay, somebody's talking about Gemini. What exactly Gemini AI, right? Just go and listen. I think as a student, if you go to more events, more conferences, you actually acquire more knowledge instead of sitting at home looking at YouTube videos or books. I think I always prefer go to small meetups. You can go to simplymeetup.com and you can find what is happening in Pune. Another example is, it's very important how you communicate, right? I'm still learning from many people. Maybe, we won't explain as complex things in a simple words. It's a skill, right? You need to improve. You need to really watch people, how people are talking. Maybe go to Toastmasters Club, right? And people have some public fear, right? You have to really come across all this stuff. Remember, again, go back to my question, right? 5 million people are coming this year, 2026. How you look different with the other 5 million people. So it's not easy job. It's easy job in UK, maybe not 5 million. It's easy to, once you are in UK, I think you will be like a gem because with, we put a lot of hard work, especially coming from Indian blood. But when you're competing in India, it's not easy, right? With the population and all. What I'm trying to say, summary of this slide is please try to learn all this at least 100 level. We call like when you're learning something, you should know what is this product, blah, blah, blah. But if you like the product, go to 200 level and 300 level, right? Okay, I think too much technology. I think since I come from a community background, I'll quickly give you these are very important. I think forget about like last 1.5 day what happened, but if you just focus on these next 5 minutes, or I don't know how much time I have, but next 5 minutes, um, let's switch the gears and we learn a lot about technology. Now let's on your career tools, right? How many of you know about ACE program, right? Any idea what is ACE program? No. I think if you are part of our previous event, you should know at least one or two hands. Um, as you look at building your, again, I'm talking about global career. Local career is, yes, maybe easy to achieve. You should not just think about technology use. You should think beyond community you belong, right? This brings us Oracle ACE program. Oracle ACE program recognizes, rewards members of Oracle technology community for their contributions. These are experts, educators, and advocates. Why this matters to you? You might be thinking, I'm just starting out. Why does this matter to me? I'll show you in next slide um, what exactly this ACE program is. So now, wondering what all this talking about, right? So if you look at this wheel, as you can see, there is a six primary ways the ACE contributions to the ecosystem. The key takeaways here is a subtitle, right? Not all of this, just do what you enjoy, right? It's not something like, passing, in our school days or college days, physics, math, social sciences, all the stuff. It's not passing. It's not learning everything. It's good to learn everything, but I'm very good in maths, then you'll say just focus on. So that's why what I'm saying is if you're just blogging like a social media, even these days, you don't need a blog, right? You can just do a LinkedIn post. And that's more than enough, right? All you are really good at videos, just do your message and creating small podcast, tic-tac videos, right? These days, I think everybody's scrolling the reels, right? This is like reels are very famous and nobody watches like even 2 minutes video, right? Everybody wants to grasp in 15 seconds, right? So there, what I'm trying to say, there are the various way to contribute. Um, and there are four levels. I think it's important level is the starting level. And I think I'll next slide I'll talk about. And end of the day, I think today, I think everybody should apply this apprentice program, right? It's specially created for college students, right? Then once you are in the program, then you have a lot of benefits. We then you can grow up to the last level, which is ACE director. So I'm one of the ACE director. And one of the good thing is I always say, right? So I was in India, Bangalore, and no experience of going to international countries. I used Oracle money to visit almost 30 countries, right? If you're Oracle ACE director, you submitted paper in Germany and the conference committee selected your paper, Oracle will cover your travel and stay, right? Is it interesting? Right? It's not your money. So again, there are different benefits of this program. You can see in the Oracle ACE website, but I think this is a very important for you, right? Oracle recently released something called Oracle ACE Apprentice, and this is like their mission is very simple to help product expertise. Like you can start with a database, or you can start with SQL, you can start with PLSQL, and say that I'm contributing. An important thing is get certified. So two ways certified. So there are a couple of free certifications are available. You can go to Oracle University. Most of the foundation certifications are free. And whenever we host as a AIOG event, we get some credits. So we can pass it to you, and you can also apply for professional exams. But I think the best thing is to start with a foundation and clear those exams, right? Then you can go to the next level. So I think the next slide will give a little more picture. Like, there are three milestones in this whole program. So first 30 days, you just focus on laying foundation. And the good part is you're part of, they'll add you into Oracle Slack channel, and you will have a global access to all the ACEs. You can ping them, you can ask them some help. And next 60 days, you attend product overview sessions, you get exclusive access to ACE members. You can actually get a lot of OCI credits if you want. Like, today, again, there's OCI. If you want Oracle Cloud access, you can actually sign up and get the access. But if you're in this program, you get more dollars. Like, for example, Oracle ACE Director, I get like $5,000, right? I can do some demos and all the stuff. And finally, you can also go to, if you remember the four levels, once you complete those things, and you can go to the next level. So again, please look at this. I really love to see many people are applying and get into this program. Now, almost my final slides. I want to leave with a thought that define difference between those who just work in tech and those who lead the tech. It's a simple breakdown, right? How professionals would actually use your value. Like, look at the green box. Your degree gives eligibility. It gets you, past the automated filters, and your skills gives employment. They get you interview first day on the job, all good. But your mindset, that is what gives you a growth in an industry that moves. Factors this one willingness to be a eternal student, apprentice yourself most well. But the goal, the yellow box, don't aim to get a job. Aim to become irreplaceable. Oh, this is the quote I think you always somewhere you need to stick into your mind. Even if you get a job, and there is a high chances that you will be fired in a month because of current market. You need to be become like replaceable, right? That's very, very important. And finally, purple box, right, brings you back to here now. You often talk about cloud. The cloud is not the future, the cloud is present. Every time you use your phone, stream movies, check your bank account, you're using cloud. The question is, I have for everyone in the room, will you content to use it, or are you going to be the ones who built it? Again, remember, are you just a user or you're going to build it, right? So that's very important. And also, it's very important. I want to show, right? I've spent a lot of time today talking about, Oracle, blah, blah, blah. But I think I want to show these heroes, right? I call them, I don't know, you can recognize these faces. Anyone recognize these faces? They're from your college. Yeah, except lecturers, I think. I don't know, they passed out. I have no idea. So these are some of the star students who didn't just in the classroom, they took an initiative to travel all the way to Mumbai to one of our major Oracle events. I want to be very clear. This is not just a help desk or a voluntary role of credit. Look at these photos, right? They were in the front lines, interacting directly with experienced delegates, industry, and sometimes, CXOs. They were discussing about OCI futures, managing high-level logistics. Most importantly, right, they're building a real world connections, right? So please step out, go to these events, right? Happy to join my events and, help also the community, also help yourself, right? So again, thanks to all these people, especially IMCC, I really need to thank each and one of you helping this. And it was really good experience, and we love to see this. My final slides, as we come across the finish line of today's presentation, I know it's already late for your lunch. Okay, 12:10 is okay. I want to leave the door open to all of you. You see a slogan on the screen, let the race begin. Graduation is not the end, it's a green light, but every great driver has a team in the pit lane, and I want to be part of yours. Take out your phone, scan this QR code, connect with me in LinkedIn. I'm deeply committed with this community right now. I'm maybe managing 1,000 different task initiative parallels in parallel, but I always do my level best to support you. And I want to offer a small piece of advice. Don't reach out to me like I see a lot of people are reach out to me like, job opening in the company. A job is just a result of process. Instead of ask for a guidance, ask for, sir, I'm building something like OCI project. Can you give me some advice? And I want to say massive thanks to IMCC management for inviting me here, also driving such a massive conference. There are a few colleges. I'll tell you, you guys are very lucky, right? When we were in college, we have no idea what are all this stuff, right? Think about if I was part of like this, I'll be a different level of in my career. So I really need to thank their spending their personal time Saturday, Sunday, and coming here and supporting you, right? I think congratulations to all of you. And also, I want to give special thanks to Ravikant sir, Manasi ma'am, Meenakshi ma'am. Sorry if I forgot other ma'ams' names, but I definitely recognize all your faces. Thank you all for your energy and attention. The track is very clear. You are ready. Let the race begin. With that, I'll be just closing my slides. But let's if you have any questions, I know like I've covered so many things, but any questions, feel free to ask.
I request the volunteers to pass the mic.
Hello. Good morning, sir. You talked about multi-clouds. So my question was, where do you think, at what point does multi-cloud start providing actual value than just creating overhead while developing?
It's already providing the value, right? So today, a little story, right? So if you remember my statement, most of the enterprise workloads runs on Oracle database, right? When the cloud came, like AWS said, forget about Oracle, let's move out of Oracle, and they try to move from Oracle to Postgres, and they failed, and many enterprises failed. And now AWS recognizes, oh, I can't live without Oracle. So that's why they're putting Oracle, engineering box, which is called Exadata, inside AWS, right? Now I see that I'm using a best of breed technology. So database from Oracle, applications from AWS. So people are already using it. And actually my job, I'm saying like, I was introducing somebody, my customer, I'm saying like, I'm like, not career counselor. I think you have career counselors, and I think when you're, not the other topic, but I'm like a multi-cloud counselor, right? I'm just saying, okay, you have this products. Go to for analytics, go to Google, use Oracle database. So that's what is very important. So try coming back to your question, people are already started using it, right? Um, I think one of the example is I forgot the name, Microsoft search engine, right? Actually runs on Oracle database. You can say, they have their own database, Microsoft SQL. No, it's not providing the way it is providing in terms of performance. Microsoft SQL is a best database for certain products, right? So already seeing, and I'll tell you, like as a student, if you know all this products high level, even if you go to interview, right, you don't require to say I'm like AWS certified or Oracle certified. I say I know at least all these products. And also I request do all the foundation certifications from these service providers, right? If you put more logos on your CV, I think that is the value of you differentiate with this millions of people coming out of every year. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hello. So my name is Yash. My question is about data centers, like how the OCI will, formulate or shape the change of data centers in the nearby future. And second question is about the cloud computing, how OCI will, shape the future of cloud computing, like for example, running the AAA title games and all that thing.
Yeah, so data centers, if you remember my one of the slide, right? One of the biggest challenge for all this cloud service providers is it's all good, they have money, but they need a power. And it's a massive, that's what I said, right? If you look at entire Pune city, all the households, all the commercial properties or colleges, they need that much power to for a one data center, right? So now what they are doing is everybody is focused on how do we optimize this and just run it in like, for example, I showed it 3 boxes. I can just put those boxes into IMCC and I can run a cloud for, I can't run like 1,000 workloads, but I can run 100 workloads in that box. So everybody is just trying to optimize this hardware. And also there's no power problems because everybody's talking about cloud, blah, blah, blah. But, I think, just open Oracle website, right? I think this is what even they're promoting. I think if I reshare or anybody can just see it from your phone. Let me Okay, I think I to send request, but just open Oracle website and you see that yeah, and now I can see. One second, I'll quickly show you, right? You see, this is the Oracle portal. Building the world's largest AI cloud, 1 billion watt Texas data center, right? It's not a database company anymore. Everybody is just building the data centers because to run this, you need a power GPUs. And I think there was somebody was fun making some fun comments like if they fire two resources, they can buy one GPU, right? Okay. So again, coming back to your question, so data centers, the optimized hardware is very important. So that's what everybody's focused on. So I was actually attended as MVP Microsoft campus. I think again, I'm not allowed to take pictures. I think I saw technology, something like, credit card, and you can store, it's a glass. I don't know what technologies, I forgot all the terminologies. In a simple terms, I'll tell you, it was like this as a glass. I can just store 100 terabytes in that glass. Glass, no tapes. Normally we store it in tapes and all. It's a glass. So that's the technology people are coming. And just I put this card inside the server. I can just forget about 100 terabytes, right? So it's there in there. So lot of optimized. So coming, what was the second question? Sorry, I forgot the second question.
Second question, running AAA title games which require high computing, high GPU powers, where we can just connect a desktop and keyboard to a internet, and then we can
Yeah,
run.
I think one of the slide again, right? So this is what to say, like, analogy, right? I'll say maybe again, I'm not getting analogy, but basically what I'm saying is OCI, I'll say I have a super cluster. You can just, any customer can just run their workloads. Best example is Red Bull Racing, right? You collect millions of inputs. Do you think it's just Max Verstappen is driving the car? No. Lot of inputs are coming, and also there are like 25 plus people are monitoring the system, and they're providing to Max saying that, hey, Max, you need to change the tire because it's creating a lot of heat, right? You can't expect, like, tires works like brilliant. It can go to the field, it can go to the lane, and it can easily get, you can't imagine, right? Like, for example, your car, you're buying a car, I'm also buying a car. Maybe my car get punctured in a one day, right? So you can't expect those things. It collects a lot of inputs, but you also need a processing power with a milliseconds latency to answer to the real time problem, right? Think about, you need that power. Otherwise, Max is asking, how is my tires are doing? And you'll say, I'll come back after 1 hour. The game over, right? I need in that millisecond, right? So that's why you need a more power. So that's why all these cloud service providers are building, they're calling OCI supercluster. Some Microsoft is calling different. So again, the best example is everybody's collecting the gold. When the girl get married, then they'll show, like, this is my gold property, and they can say that, come and use my cloud services. Yeah, hope I answered your question. Yeah,
Thank you.
any other questions? What is the lunch today, sir? Like, are you serving at the college, or they have to go back to home?
After this valedictory session, we'll proceed.
Okay, anyway, yeah, sorry.
We have prize distribution on this.
Price distribution.
सर तुम्ही बोला सर
So go ahead.
Hello, Sai sir. Good afternoon. Actually, after your session, we are having a prize distribution ceremony. In this conference, we have received 200 papers, research papers, and out of which 100 papers were submitted by the students, and 100 papers were submitted by the research scholar, and overall the globe. Means we have received paper from the USA. We have received from papers from the UK, Vietnam. So from various countries, we have received the papers, and then we have conducted one paper presentations, and out of which we are giving some best three paper award for from the research scholars and best three paper award for the students. So
Super.
after the session, we are having the this session, and after that we will be having lunch. So
Okay.
if you wish, you can join us.
No, sir, it's too early, 7 a.m. So I think I need to go and get my kids going to some other tuitions and all. But thank you so much, and love to see all the ma'ams. I just created a video. Hope you enjoy that video.
We have enjoyed that video a lot, and we have refreshed all these memories last years. And all faculties are requesting that please share that videos to us.
Yeah, it's on the my payment link, sir. It's $100 now. Anyway,
Sir,
no, I'll share that. I'll
we are
share that.
ready to pay that, sir.
Okay. No, one thing I'm not able to realize is it's a Marathi, and I don't know. Sorry if it's any mispronunciations, but I really enjoy the music. I'll send you in a Google Drive, and you can use it.
Or you
Thank you
can
so
put it
much.
on public cloud, sir. Real
Sure, sure.
implementation of your topic, we can do it from home.
Yeah, sure. Thank you. Love to see you soon in July. Thank you so much, sir, and all the best. It's a great honor to come and present virtually at least, not physically. But by the way, we are getting all Sandesh, myself, everybody saying, "Where are you staying in Pune?" Everybody thought everybody thought it is a physical event because we never said it's a Zoom call in our LinkedIn post. But it's a really great honor to present and love to see all of you. Great memories, and thank you so much. All the best.
Sir, Dr. Mansi Bhatt, madam, we want to have a word
Yeah,
with you.
sure.
Just informal thanks, Sai sir. It was indeed pleasure to see you virtually also. And you made our day by the video, first of all. Thank you very much. And I must thank AIOUG in general and you as particular that you have helped us a lot for organizing this conference IC2TMA. And we are really grateful. I know that we have got an informal association. AIOUG and IMCC is, we are really associated with each other. And though it was a different conference, but we got the feel of having AIOUG conference or multi-cloud conference here because we could meet you all virtually. So
Yeah.
I would like to express my thanks to Bashir Khan sir, then Sandesh sir also, and
Connor.
and McDonald sir also. So it was a virtual August gathering, I would say, and we could enjoy all the technical sessions, and it would help our students and for us also to grow technically and professionally. So indeed, very much thankful, and you made our day with the video. That is again a tagline.
Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Come back. That's my side business. If you want to make any videos for.
Ravi sir committed that he is going to pay for all of us, sir. He is going to pay.
Yeah, any personal videos, birthday videos, send it to me. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.
Bye for now.
Bye.
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 चालू चालू माइक बंद कर
That brings our series of keynote addresses to a close. As a student, hearing from these global leaders has truly been an eye-opening experience. I now hand over the proceedings to my co-anchor Arushi for the valedictory function, which will be starting shortly. Thank you all for being such a wonderful audience.